So in the 25 years that I've been teaching art, I have found that color mixing has been the most challenging, especially for beginning artists.
Yep, and here are 3 main things you need to know when you're just getting started.
Let's talk about this particular palette. So what I have is titanium white, cadmium yellow light, yellow ochre, cadmium red light, quin violet, cobalt teal, ultramarine blue, and then ivory black. So let's talk about, there are 3 basic parts to all of this. Part 1 is the hue. It's the color family. Is it yellows? Is it reds? Is it greens? Is it browns? Is it oranges? What family of color does it really belong to? The second thing is its chroma, how intense the color is. If it's low chroma, it's got a lot of gray. It lacks saturation. It's not an intense color. If it's high chroma, it's punching. It's really powerful. These are all high chroma. And then value, how light and dark the actual color itself is. So if you understand those 3 concepts, you'll be able to mix pretty much any color. So chroma is the intensity of the color. Let's make an example. And then in terms of value, I'm thinking this probably lands around a 5 on the value scale, maybe a 4. So in terms of its value, I'm gonna say if I was to make this into a black and white, probably closest to a 4, landing somewhere between a 4 and a 3. But what if I wanted a low chroma but same value? So now the color is desaturated, so it's not as blue. It's now a gray blue, but it's approximately the same value, right? So high chroma, low chroma. Same light and darkness, it's just that this has less saturation of color. This one has more saturation of color. So mixing a green can go, for example, I can do this plus my bright yellow. And that's a nice punchy green. But I could also go with this plus this yellow. Very different green, right? More leafier, earthier tone, right? Why? The difference is that it's warmer and darker in value. I can also go for a low chroma green, right? Where I'm mixing 2 colors that aren't as pure, right? This has a little purple in it. This has a little orange in it. And so here we go. That's more of an army green. This is the big secret, I think. Is that nobody tells you that all of this is dependent on what's next to it. If I take the opposite of green, which is red, and put it right next to it, that green really pops, right? If I put a dead, very dull kind of mixture, let's make something that's, you know, it's kind of reddish. I'm gonna mix up a lot of colors. The more colors you mix into it, the more it tends to really get subdued and become lower chroma. So I'm going to put that next to here. Right? It doesn't have the same punch as, say, if I put red right next to it. So colors live in context. What you mix on your palette has nothing to do with what you're actually seeing on the canvas. Trust the canvas, not the palette. There's no such thing as, oh, that's a yellow. What kind of yellow? Is it highly saturated? Is it low chroma? Is it, so this is a little bit of a lower chroma than this yellow. This is a warmer color than this is. This actually leans almost slightly green. It's very lemony yellow. So if I mix the 2, I'm getting something that kind of lands right in the middle. And that's the case for everything. So that red isn't, quote, red. That's a warm red that leans over towards yellow. It's got a lot of orange in it. It's like a fire truck red. So understanding colors, the question you want to ask yourself is, what family is it in? Is it a brown? Is it a blue? Is it a green? And then does it lean warm or cool? And I want you to become more sensitive about that. It's more about the warms or cools than it is about anything else. The real question you should be asking is it the appropriate value, the light and dark? Is it appropriately saturated, meaning how intense the color is? And does it land within the family of color that I need it to? A brown, an orange, a red, and so on and so forth. If it's a check mark on all 3, then you nailed the color. It may not be the exact color that you're seeing, but it'll still work. If you have a color that you're trying to get, and no matter what, it's not working, then it's probably the color next to it. For example, I have a blue here, and I stick a warmer blue right next to it, and I can't figure out why this looks green. Well, it's because of the warmer color within context, right? So if I surround this color by this much warmer blue, and you kind of squint at it, you're like, well, that almost looks like there's it's a green as compared to this other color. But if you think of it in terms of where does it land on these 3 scales, it'll automatically fix 99% of the color problems. So I hope that was helpful for you guys.
And to learn more about the palette used, there is a color guide in the description below.
See you guys in the next video.
Bye.
So there it is for you. Short and sweet.
A free
Color guide.
color guide in the description.
You can get a free color guide. Just making sure that I look good today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your hair good?
Yeah.
Okay.